Hey guys, it's Ava. I'm gonna tell you how to get all 4 catalysts in a single run, where you can just portion out each section of for each catalyst. You want to get every catalyst. The step that tells you you need to go into Starcrossed Legend to forward progress all the catalysts. Starting off for the first one, or one of them, one of two, you're gonna have to go to 3 different directions in the Dreaming City. Go to each anomaly, fiddle with it, do what we gotta do to complete that task. There's gonna be your other catalyst. You're gonna have to go to another point of view in the Dreaming City, find the anomaly, mess with it, and then it should progress you to the next step. Once you get to those steps to go into the Starcrossed Legend mission, you will come into your first open area. You will go underneath a little tunnel that leads you to a dark entity, or just a dark buff basically, and you'll see a waterfall that you want to jump through, and then jump up top and you'll see a chest. Easy way to find these chests is I would put a mod on your ghost that can track how far meters, I think it's like 25 meters or 50 meters, to track these chests, that you can get all of the snare weavers. This one, the very first one that you come on to when you go through the waterfall, should be snare weaver number 2. Then you want to go on the opposite side. So you went to the left side of the map, you want to go directly to the other right of where you entered. There's a little jumping section that leads you in behind this rock path, or this big huge structure, and there's these little pedals that you jump on, and get you on top of this mountain basically. And there'll be an anomaly that you mess with or interact with, and then you want to use your wish keeper and go ahead and shoot the stars. Once you shoot all stars, it'll progress you to tell you to finish the Starcrossed Legend mission, but you don't want to because you have the other catalysts that you gotta work on. Now, once you get through the next portion of the mission, next encounter basically, you go through the overland, and then you go through a little jumping puzzle, and you'll get the dark entity again. You go through this area, and then eventually you'll see a chest pop up on your screen. Once you get to that area, you will want to take out this phalanx, or phalanx, whatever, your enemy basically, little boss that's covering it, and there'll be the chest, and you'll get the snare weaver number 3. Now, once you get to the next portion of the encounter, you go through all 3 dark areas with your dark buff, kill the wyverns, then you try to progress to the portal, but you have to face off giant minotaur, another wyvern, some little minions and such. And after that, you go through the Vex portal, go through the jumping puzzle. Then once you get up through the jumping puzzle, you'll see the chest pop up on your screen if you have the mod on your ghost. And you go in there, you can just brute force it, grab the chest, and they'll give you Snare Weaver 4. Now, when you get out of that area where the chest is, you're gonna take a left. You'll see a dark buff. You can grab this dark buff and go back and grab that if you feel uncautious, but you can just brute force it, like I said. But once you grab the buff and then you go to directly to the left, you'll see a crevice in the wall. It will lead you to the next anomaly for one of the catalysts. You grab it and then you shoot the stars in the sky again. Then you are happy to finally actually beat the whole mission and grab all 4 catalysts. Now you can go and craft the Wishkeeper and put all 4 catalysts on it, or not all 4. You can put one of 4 catalysts on that. I would recommend going ahead and leveling up to level 10, because for your last catalyst that you grab, is you need it to be a level 10 in order to light that catalyst. And now, you don't know which each catalyst does, I can tell you. The first one is going to be Enduring Snare, which is a make sure traps last longer. Then your next one is going to be the Multi-Threaded, which traps can suspend more targets at a time. Then your next one is your Vorpal weapon, increased damage against bosses, vehicles, and guardians with their super active. Then the last but not least is Hatchling. Precision final blows, or rapidly defeating targets with a non-precision weapon spawns a threadling at a target's location. So, personally, I think I would do the I don't know, it's a toss-up. I would like to do probably Vorpal to get more damage against bosses, but then also I like the fact of having the traps last longer so you can deal more damage with your heavy or your energy. But honestly, always could be good with just the right build too.